Hey everybody, Michael Mills, current elected member of the Canandaigua City Council and your candidate for New York Senate 54. I was thinking a lot about Congressman John Lewis as people are reflecting on his passing 5 years ago today. And I just wanted to share some thoughts. You know, as I sat in a senior seminar at Hobart College a number of years ago, more than I would like to admit, preparing for my final paper on the civil rights movement, I never would have imagined moving to Georgia to study social movements and pursue and earn a master's in communications. And I definitely would never have imagined getting to meet and work with icons of the civil rights movement like Hosea Williams, C.T. Vivian, the Honorable Ambassador Andrew Young, Julian Bond. I got to meet them in Democratic politics and working on community issues. And senior year me definitely would not have imagined getting to meet and work with the Congressman, John Lewis. He was generous with his time, he was kind and thoughtful, but man, he was fierce when it came to supporting the causes that we were fighting for, like protecting rural hospitals, seeking funding for breast cancer research, advocating for juvenile justice, and so much more. As an aside, it's heartbreaking when we don't get the jobs we apply for, but I was happy to be a runner-up in the pursuit of John Lewis's press secretary. I interviewed for that job and didn't get it. But all of that to say, I was not lucky to know him a little bit. And his example close up taught me a lot. I don't share this a lot, but Audrey and I really struggled for a name for our son when she became pregnant 5 years ago. Girls' names, we had them locked in, but boys, we really struggled to find something to resonate with us. And we were watching John Lewis's funeral, and I looked at Audrey, and she had tears in her eyes, and I had tears in my eyes. We were moved by the speeches and the legacy, and it struck me that perhaps we should consider naming our son Lewis. You know, we certainly didn't want to co-opt his name or his legacy, but really, truly, his decency and his fierce determination and standing up for what's right is what we want to instill in our son. And so we have a rambunctious, thoughtful, passionate 5-year-old named Lewis James Mills, and he's with us every day, challenging us to be better parents and be better people. And so let me end by saying a couple things. One, I had the good fortune of being represented by two extraordinary members of Congress in my life until now, the late Louise Slaughter and John Lewis when I lived in Atlanta. It's heartening to see people come together to remember the Congressman today, to celebrate his legacy on July 17th, to show that good trouble lives on. And so as people gather across the nation, as they gather across New York 54, as they gather here in Canandaigua, I suspect the Congressman would encourage us to hold our heads high, to fill our hearts with love, to put our feet firmly on the ground, and to march with purpose towards a more caring and inclusive America. So I'll see you out there today. I'll see you on the campaign trail. Congressman, you are not forgotten. Your legacy lives on. Thank you for all that you did for us.